everyone, we are back. Okay, are we in? Sound is good, video is good. Lady Jani, Laya, woohoo! The sound is good, the video is good. And dale, woo! Okay, serious.
Oi.
Hey! Woo!
Hello.
Well, we're starting in English because the last two interviews, they were in English. But I speak in Spanish with Mateo, so I feel like kind of strange, but we're gonna start in
Michelle,
English.
I don't know if it's me or it's you, but I am not receiving your signal.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't see
Maybe the people in the comments can say if they are receiving you correctly or they are having the same issues as me. So people
you don't
listening,
see.
are you seeing correctly Michelle or is it me?
I don't know what is the problem, but is it okay, the sound and the video? And you, I see myself
I
clear
just
and
see
I
a
see you.
blur talking.
No! Blurry. Oh my
Ah,
God.
but who's blurry?
Oh,
Is only Michelle or is it both of us?
Sabrina, help. You see me blurry, just me, or both?
Video.
AJ, video is blurry. Both or just me?
Maybe it's
I don't
because
know
you're
what
in the
to do.
balcony.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's
Well,
getting better. Yeah, it's getting better. Maybe it was on the meetup.
Yeah.
While doing the.
Hi, Jay. Jay, do you hear everything okay? Or do you see me well? I don't know why I'm blurry. Sounds okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
When
just
you
gonna
get too
just keep
excited,
going.
I've seen it now. When you get too excited, it gets blurry. So just try
Okay,
not to
guys.
laugh.
I have been laughing for the last minutes, and it has been because we were trying, like last minute location, logistics, and production things. So Mateo is one of the team members of Scale of Barcelona. So he was working the whole year last year, the whole year because we worked the whole year for that. So and so we have a couple of questions to him, and then on. The first question, you see me well? No.
Yeah, now.
The first question is, well, how was the lockdown for you? Because we've been in the lockdown, all of us, and we want to start talking about it. And I don't know, what was your experience, or did you learn something, or what did you do? Wait. Hello, I am planning to go from Atlanta. Yay! Sabrina, thank you for 2021.
Oh, nice, Sabrina. We'll be waiting for you.
Yeah.
Please come.
It will be nice. So Mateo, what was your experience in the lockdown? Tell us.
Well, my experience, in fact, I had a very bad 2019. So for me, the lockdown wasn't as bad as for many people around me. Of course, it was bad because it was scary at the first time. Nobody knew what was happening. Mm-hmm. But once we get into the mood of having a lot of time at home and not having to go outside and have a relation with some kind of people that when you are in a position like me, I am a president in a skating club in Barcelona. I organize events as well as the Skate Love. Yeah, and you help me, and Michelle helps me. Sometimes you have to have relation with some kind of people that it's very harm for your health because it's not good for you. So being able to be at home for some months and not having to have contact with this kind of people, for me it was very good. So it's a different
I feel
experience
you.
probably from many other people, maybe because they are not living alone and they have to share with other people, and I think it's hard for the people that it's not living alone to have a lockdown, because all the people around you, it's around you all the time, and you don't have all that intimacy that when you are alone you have that intimacy. So I had this opportunity for these months, and I had fun. Yeah, I got in shape. I was training a lot indoors. I normally train outdoors in speed skating. That is my
Yeah, somebody's asking. Somebody's saying that how about you guys? Are you skating indoors?
yeah.
Sabrina
No,
is asking.
who's asking to whom?
Sabrina is asking. She said last night was cascade. Ah, well, because they have rinks, we don't have that here. So she's saying that
No, we don't have
we're skating
skating
indoors.
facilities. No, we have general facilities like handball and basketball facilities that you can use for skating, but you have to rent that facilities. And if you just make an exercise of imagination and try to think how many clubs of handball and basketball are in Barcelona, you'll see that it's not cheap to rent an indoor skating facility, because there are many clubs from other sports that are using the same facilities as well.
Yeah.
So we don't
So
usually train
we are
indoors in
actually,
Barcelona.
you can actually say more about that later, because this is one of the reasons why we have to do everything from scratch, because we don't have like these facilities ready for parties or anything.
Yeah, that's right.
You were saying about your experience in the lockdown, and were you skating?
No. I can't. We have how's that called? A slide mat, or a slide board.
Ah, yeah.
You know what that is? It's a board in the floor that it's a meter and a half, or maybe a little more of length, and you just slide from one side to another. That's what speed skaters do if they want to try to improve their technique and their muscles.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very hard exercise to do, and it's boring at the end. So I discovered a cycling trainer. It's like an indoor bicycle, but you use your normal bicycle. You take the rear wheel, and you put it there in the computer, and you connect it in a program. And because I like games, I like video games. So it was nice for me, because I got into a video game that you have. I think many people would know. It's called Swift. And you get into this video game, you register, and you have an avatar that is going on the bicycle. So as long as you're in your bicycle, you see your avatar going on.
I think
And
I've seen that. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and
cool.
you've seen that. You don't pretend. You've seen that, because I sent you some pictures, because I was so happy to find that.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And the first 2 months, or maybe 2 months and a half, I trained every day with that, because it was so addictive to see someone just doing what you do inside in your room. You're just cycling, and you see someone else cycling in front of you, going uphill, downhill, on the mountains and a city. I mean, you have different maps. You have London, you have Yorkshire, you have Richmond, you have New
That's
York.
great, because you can interact as well, and get more competitive.
Yeah.
But hey, Sabrina
Yeah.
is saying that she's gonna come here and build an indoor skating rink, and she said, "What do you guys think?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think this is fantastic."
I think
Yeah.
you're a big dreamer. You're a big dreamer. Just count on us.
Well, I
Count on
have to
us.
say,
If
yeah, I have to say, remember, well, we actually had a project in Barcelona for a skating rink, like like the American style, and we couldn't do it because sometimes things get very complicated, to be honest, in the city, like permissions and, well, Mateo knows more about all these things because he's been more related to this type of logistics, and I have my experience from the festival, but the festival is enough to have a lot of experiences also. But Mateo, you know more through sports, and it's different. It's a different experience, a different knowledge, and different information that you have
Yeah,
also.
Sabrina's serious about it. Huh? She's saying she wants to build it. But you have
She's laughing now. Is this a joke or what?
no. I think it's a matter
Okay.
as many other things in the world. It's just a matter of money. If you have the money and the resources, it's money and
Well, I don't
connections.
know.
So maybe we can connect
Money
you,
and
but if
connections.
you give the money, yeah, we can build anything you want if you have the money. Anything you want.
And coming back to the questions,
Yeah.
that's the other one that is a question for you directly for you is the I'm still crying for the laughing that I have with you before.
We'll tell the people
I'm
later. We can
sorry.
tell the people why are you laughing if you want. I don't
Okay.
care. I don't care. Just I'm in the mood now.
Yeah, we will show later. At the end, please. At the
For the
end.
people staying
Okay.
at the end, you'll know why Michelle is laughing so much at me.
Um. Yeah. Now,
It's a
what
production
did you
matter.
decide? Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. So I want to tell. Well, Joy was supposed to make this interview, so now it's not the same. But I have to ask you, um, why did you decided to be part of Skate Love team and yeah, this.
I think I didn't. No, I decide anything here? No, you are the director. You said, Mateo, you have to work here and do this, and I just did it.
Oh, no, please
I
don't say
think I
that.
decide nothing here. Yeah. No,
I don't remember. I
that
don't remember how it started, to be honest.
no, I think I remember how it started. So a friend of us, a friend of ours, we didn't know each other, or maybe we know for social media, but we didn't know personally. And a friend of ours, I think it was Juan, he had a meeting with us. He connected you and me.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
At some point, I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember for what. I think it was for something like this.
It was like
And
a
then
project or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't remember which project because it didn't go on, I think.
No,
Or or,
because we
or,
have
or
so many ideas and we don't
yeah, yeah.
remember. We don't
But
remember
it was
the
something, yeah,
project.
yeah. It was that we were connected by a friend a common friend from the same field of skating in Barcelona, and then we just started
Mm-hmm.
talking. I don't remember if I asked you first or you asked me first, because
Maybe
people.
I didn't ask. Maybe I just
I
I
think
just told
I
you.
asked you. No, I think I asked you first. But I will say that it's more logic for me to think that I asked you first because you didn't know me at all. What was I doing? So you didn't have
Because
any knowledge of
I
my background. So that you asked if you asked me
yeah.
first, it shouldn't have any
And
sense.
also you didn't know, well, you know about production and events, but
Yeah,
it's
but
a
you
lot
didn't
of
know.
work. It's a lot of work.
But you didn't
So
know.
sometimes
You
I feel
knew
like,
after I asked you to help me in my things, in my work. So when
yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
no, maybe it was, I think that's the logic. Maybe it was a other way because I don't remember at all. I'm just how it was. So
Yeah,
probably it
the
was
thing
like
is that
this.
it's an exchange also, right? It's an exchange because you also organize
Yeah,
things. So I
yeah,
am a designer. I can do things, it's, and we need to do this type of exchanges here. We
yeah.
need
That's right.
support all the time. I always have to be asking for favors, support volunteers. Like this is it's really crazy. If you're not humble, you cannot do this type of things because it's impossible because
You
you
cannot do
need
this type
people.
of things being us. I mean, you can be other people that work other way, otherwise. They have money, they have, and they start from a higher level, so they can do the same that we do in another way, asking for more, I mean. But we are,
Yeah.
you and me have started from the bottom, so we started from with nothing, and then we had to build everything we had. That it's not that much, but I think what we have is, well, I think it's it's very nice. But yeah,
Yeah.
well, just this little correction to what you were saying. But what I was saying is, I think everything started because I asked you to help me with a design, because I am organizing a half marathon. Now it's a marathon, an inline marathon in Barcelona. Well, the inline marathon in Barcelona.
Marathon.
Yeah, and we had a need of a designer, and I knew you, and I think I asked you, can you help me with these logos and this?
And I said, yes, of course, but then you have to help me doing
No,
this
no,
and
no.
doing that.
You're better than that. You didn't say anything. You just
Oh,
waited for me to feel so bad that I said, "Can I help you with something?" And then you said, "Yeah, of course. You can help me with this, and then do this and do that."
oh,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
No, I think we both
Yeah,
needed
but
each other. So I didn't exactly decide to or not to be part of this, but I think I need as much skate love as skate love needs me. It's maybe it's this is what I would say
the
about
relationship.
the relationship I have with the festival. I mean, I of course now that I know it, I like it a lot, and I feel part of it. But at the beginning, it was I needed it because it's something I feel I have to do to return you what what the services that you're giving me in the other in my events. Also because
Mm,
it's egoistic. I mean, I was learning more. The more things you do, the more you learn in your field. So it's always good to being part of this. So it's these two things. So yeah,
yeah. And what are
this
your
is what I would say. Yeah.
explain a little bit about your tasks at the
Are
event.
you sure?
So at the beginning, he's laughing. At the beginning, I just show the, let's say the organigram. I don't know if this is correct. Like
The board, the board.
the structure, yeah, the board that we use to organize ourselves, to know who's doing what, and throughout the years, it becoming. Oh, we back.
Okay, I heard board and I had over the
Yeah,
years and I had better. So
yeah.
I can
So
more or
your
less think
tasks,
what you were thinking.
yeah, the task, the like, explain a little bit what you were doing
Yeah,
in the
how
event in general.
in general I am a wall, and I'm just stopping the hurricane that it's you. So I think this is my general task. Michelle, I think if people have seen the interviews from Michelle and Joy, the two interviews they did, because it was a very good thing to know these two girls. You can see that they are very motivated. They have a lot of ideas. They are very creative. I'm not saying I'm not like to think that I'm creative too, but I am more on the I like to play in the opposite sometimes. That's why, yeah. That I think that's why we worked so good, you and me. That how
Mm.
why this works so well between you and me, because this is my general task was more like the organizing in putting things in order, more than thinking what to do. That
Uh-huh.
this is something that we all the team does. I mean, if if this festival has something, is that all the team is always thinking how to improve their field or what they are working on. It's not only me or Michelle. But yeah,
Yeah.
how I would define my general task is I'm a wall, just trying to put everything in order ordinally. I mean, first this and second that and third the other.
Priorities.
Yeah,
The priority.
prioritizing. Yeah, that's right. Maybe also if we go
I love to
deeper,
prioritize.
maybe I would say I have a more political approach or more procedure, ¿cómo es proceso? Procedure in the process,
Yeah, the
more
procedure.
focused on the process
Yeah.
to make things smooth while they are happening. So it's more in the planning thing, the field,
Mm.
and also in the relationship between institutions and public spaces, institutions, and how to work that out. But I think that it's more sharing with you the same task. I think it's not me only. I think we are doing both.
Yeah, but it's
But
true.
yeah,
It's true what you're saying about the creativity and being a little bit crazy that I am. I'm all excited and with the ideas. I want to do this, and then
yeah,
sometimes like, okay, yeah, that's great, but it's not the best way, or you should do this, or whatever. It's really crazy. There's a lot of things that we have to be thinking about, decisions that we have to take. That sometimes Mateo helps to take decisions, because there are some decisions that we need to take as like immediately, and these type of urgencies are always coming and going in the process of the whole production or in the whole coordination, pre-coordination. There's many things. It's difficult to explain that though, because
yeah. Well, maybe probably one of the things it's what I always done. Also, when I was at university, it was the same thing. I've never been a good student, but I was a good worker. So I like a lot to do homework. I didn't have good memory, but I had good skills for homework. So I think this is the same task I'm doing all over my life after graduating. You know, it's like yeah, I can have ideas, I can be creative too, but maybe my focus is always on doing the homework and having everything ready to be done. Maybe when it's done, it's very addictive when once you are in an organization of an event. If any one of the people listening this interview is part of an organization, will relate to this. That it's very addictive. The 3, 4, 5 or the 5 days that an event is going on, or you are there in the field, just receiving problems and trying to solve them. This is very attractive when once you're there, and when it's over, you need it again. So you try to repeat it again and again. But this
oh
part
my
is not.
god, that sounds like an addiction, right? When you're like,
Yeah,
okay,
we
I
are
like,
junkies. We
we
are even junkies, even organization
yeah,
junkies.
we don't like the
Totally.
problems. Yeah, but the problems comes and we have to resolve that, and we have to, run to decide something, and then the
Yeah,
communication has to go, and I do the
but
communication as well.
the
So
problems put you in the ground. You know, in this world that
yeah,
everything it's as you know,
yeah, that's true.
it's in a cloud. At sometimes
Hmm.
when you are in a field and you're risking everything, because if something goes extremely wrong in an event, it's a shame for you and your descendancy. I
Yeah.
mean, it's this is how you feel it. Maybe people doesn't from their point of view, but from the point of
Okay.
view of the organizer, if something goes wrong, you feel like everything is going to fall apart and it will be a disaster. So you are always in this kind of situation that you're hunting the problems and trying to solve them, and this connects you to the world and to the ground. And then when it's over, when the festival is over, then you miss it. While it's happening,
Yeah.
you have a little, it's like a passion, passion. It has some aspect in passion that implies suffering. If there is no suffering, there's no passion. it's only happiness. And, you know,
Yeah,
it's
we
but
like, yeah, we enjoy that. It's our adrenaline, right?
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Adrenaline,
Wow.
and
Well,
maybe it's obsessive compulsive
I didn't want to
disorder.
say that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
But
true.
no, but you have to. I mean, you know, you have to know yourself if you want to work better. Yeah, that's what you have to admit it.
Yeah, that's right. Because I have seen people that work in production that are, for example, Maria. She's our producer, and she's also in the interviews list, the lineup of the interviews. So
Yeah,
Maria, she's very like super hyperactive, and like
yeah,
time
yeah.
running from one place to the other. And the way she speaks really fast, and always like looking for things to do. And I don't think someone that is like, I think people like that are the people that are always open to work in productions. But not everyone can be in this rhythm constantly, because you can be, it drives you crazy. And
When you
especially
are,
if it's
yeah,
compulsive,
maybe
like in a compulsive way, it's bad. No.
it's just, yeah, it's an addiction. You know, it's like you want to organize and you want to be there and you want to solve the problems and you want to be the best and
And let's say
give people a good time all their life. You know.
something to speak specifically about our event. For example, we have to just to name the task that, or the different activities that we have. For example, we have the two big production
Oh yeah,
outdoors beach party, the biggest, and then the little thing is around. You there?
is this a question? Because I didn't hear half of it.
Yeah, because the connection is going a little bit. No, I was just saying that because we haven't mentioned the actual activities or events that we had to plan for this for stuff. And the two biggest are the beach party and the roller disco. And this is what we have to create from scratch. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I
So
understand you. I
just
don't
to
hear
mention,
you.
that, and we should be going to the end, because I think the connection is not so well, right?
No, it's
You
just
don't hear me?
moments.
No.
It's just moments. But do you see me? I mean, my connection is the same for you, or do you hear me good all the
Yeah, I'm
time?
hearing you now. But
Okay.
sometimes, yeah. No, but
Now, for
just
me,
to
we can
explain,
go on.
because
Yeah.
we are talking about a generic, like in general, but we are not mentioning, like we are actually working to create from scratch the roller disco and the beach party. So we are talking about empty spaces, like the venues are, like for example, the disco is a complete empty space. We have to put absolutely everything. So like the bar, the lights, the sound, everything, all the infrastructure. And the same happens with the beach party. It's a promenade, and this is empty. So we have to also put the generator to put all um, the sound system and on all the infrastructure that needed. So this
That's
is
right.
why we were talking about in general, but we weren't mentioning like what are we doing for Skate Love? Like what is the main or the biggest challenge?
Yeah, right.
And these
And
are the two
don't
challenges.
forget that the challenge it's bigger because the bar is lower. I mean, we're doing this from the scratch, and we're doing this with the minimum that you can do this. So
Yes.
I think people, from the perspective of, I think from, I am organizing a marathon, as I said, and it's the same problem. People is paying a fee, and they don't understand that fee is never enough. I mean, having public space taken for doing any event is very expensive for many reasons, for the space itself, but all the logistics around it. Maybe Maria will explain this on the interview and at the
Yeah.
moment. But all these parts are very expensive, and especially in a city of like Barcelona and the surroundings and the neighborhoods like Badalona. That it's not Barcelona, but it's almost the same because it's connected directly to Barcelona. The problem is that you're competing big events that are having the same services that they are giving the same services. So people giving these services is they are putting very high budgets because they are used to very big events. So they always point to the top when they put the numbers
Yeah.
in the table, and they don't understand that we don't have 10,000 people, because in Barcelona, and
Yeah.
even with 10,000 people, is not a success. It's a failure because 10,000 people is not enough. And we are 1,000. That it's
We are 1,000. That's the other thing. That some
yeah,
brands also is like, oh, this is too small, or
yeah, you know.
it,
So this is the thing. I
mhm.
mean, we are giving the same services at the same cost, sometimes bigger because we contract for little. So,
Yeah.
and this is a struggle because all the organization is not only planning and organizing, is also taking part in the process while it's going on. So sometimes while we are doing all the planning, we are doing all the lists for the entrances, but the same day in the entrances you have to be there too, because we don't have the budget to have a very big infrastructure and logistics to have that done with an external service, you know. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things going on in the process, and but we are always trying to do our best. We are always trying to do our best here, and for the benefit of everyone, of course. So we are planning a lot of improvements for next year, because as we have to cancel this year, we have time to do some things, and that's the idea, to confirm some things this year, and then be able to offer a complete improved experience. So this is the idea. We're having problems with the connection. I don't know why. So I think we have to.
Not all the time, but
Yeah, but it has been like going off and on, and I. Oh, Sabrina, you're so nice. How can I support you? Well, your team is doing a good job. Thank you very much, and thank you for your attention from all the way from Atlanta. So you are from Atlanta, and so we'll be posting this interview. I hope that I can manage to put the subtitles. I'm still trying to do that. The other thing is the last thing, Mateu. Um, give us a message for 2021.
a, a message for 2021.
A message.
What
Well,
kind of message?
a message
A
for
hope, a message of
2021.
hope.
Yes. Yes. Well, we are actually working for 2020, but of course, I personally keep my eyes open, and I respect everything that I observe, and I know that whatever can happen. So the energy is put into the production of 2021, and we are very excited with new people in the team. It looks like a joke, but it's like that. So I'm very excited about it, and so yeah, the idea is to keep going. I like that, a message of hope. So yeah, this is what Sabrina, you're very. You have to.
Sabrina is
Sabrina,
on the
she
team
just got
already.
in. I
She's in the
Yeah,
team
yeah,
already.
she's in the
Be
team
careful,
already.
Sabrina. We're gonna contact you later.
So well, and Mateo, just to close this connection, can you explain why am I laughing? Am I laughing all the time? And and because we had a problem with the production of this
Yeah, we have a
interview.
problem. I think Laura is here. Can I see? if I click on
Laura.
the numbers, mira, Laura is here. Yeah, Laura's very. Can you see her? Hola, Laura. She's from my
No, I
team.
don't
She's
know
from
her.
my skating team. She's one of the one
Oh,
of.
Laura, hola.
She's the better skater we have.
Oh,
She was the
Laura.
Spanish marathon champion in Spain last year, and this
Oh,
year would
nice.
have been
Laura es
again.
free.
Laura's very, yeah. She's saying hello.
Uh-huh.
She's also our meteorologist. You know,
Oh, really?
she tells me all the time if it's going to rain or not, and it's no. I mean, she works on this. It's not a joke.
Oh, nice. Laura,
But I
come
didn't ask.
join
I
us.
didn't ask.
No, no,
But I
no.
didn't ask
Just kidding.
today. I didn't think on asking today because we were not training. But I was having an interview in my terrace because I have a terrace here. And just at the moment of
And then,
starting, it started raining, so I had to change everything. I don't have a lot of light on my apartment because I live in like in a cave.
in a man cave.
In a man cave, in the gypsy cave, I like to say. So I had to find the best place with more light in the house. That is my bathroom. So now I'm in the bathroom, but I didn't have enough light, so I had to use this. That this is it's a flashlight, but I didn't know how to put it straight, so I used a bathroom cleaner to have it. This is a production matter, you know. This is what we do when we have. You see this, you put it in and now I can use the flashlight. So this is what we do in the festival. And also I had a problem because now my phone is holding in I don't know how it's called in English. You know when you are a piano or a here that where you put your
Ah,
pentagrams
yeah.
that the holder I don't know how is that. So I'm using this to hold my phone in front of me. So if people is not
I'm
believing, you see, this is the where I am now. Of course,
okay,
I
and you
have
have.
my pants on, but it would be nice to have it off.
Hey, you need to. She said you need to order a joystick.
I just think
Oh
why.
my god, that was so funny. Okay, guys, I think we have to cut this because the connection is kind of weird, unfortunately. And I don't know if I'm blurry or what. Sunshine is coming from this side, but yeah. So Mateu, thanks for your time and the
Thank you for
the
considering
whole
me handsome enough for
the
this festival.
production the production that you had to do at last minute. Thank you for that effort as well. And talk to you soon then. And everyone, thank you for being here. Kisses for everyone. Stay safe, stay at home, use masks, and please don't just get crazy around without a mask because that's not a good idea. Keep skating. Keep skating. Sabrina, I can't wait to meet you as well because you've been so participating
Because she's
in
gonna
the
build a
interview.
facility in Barcelona. We have to invite her right now.
Yay! Woo! Mateo, we have to do something now. So you have to go to the effects and please select one effect. Do you know where it is?
Sure.
Okay, so just put an effect. I'm gonna be a queen again.
Oh no! ¿Cómo es? How is that? What's that? How do you do
The
this?
effect.
Oh
Ah,
no.
this is on the bottom.
You
Ooh.
know, I don't know. I don't think we said that, but I don't have an Instagram account. This is my professional Instagram account from my speed skating club.
Ah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So this
Okay.
is the good one.
Yeah, this is one. This is one. Okay, what is this?
I feel a
I'm
little.
just
Dizzy. Oh, this one.
Look at me, look at me.
Hey, this is like, yeah, that's. We could we could use
Okay.
this from the start. Why didn't you say that?
Well, because that was the end. That was for the end. So okay, thank you, God. Okay, let's go. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.